Good morning everyone and welcome to you in this daily update on Bitcoin and the Alts. As always, hope you're all doing very well today. You have been able to trade Bitcoin good, because personally for me this move here happened at night, so I missed this. But anyways, it's all good. There are always opportunities. The most important as always is to make money at the end. So, well, if you get another trade later, it's absolutely fine. Anyways, the microphone is working well. Yes, perfect. So stream a bit early today. You need to change the video resolution. No, I think it's good, to be fair. Yeah, normally it's good. Anyways, so Bitcoin is dropping right now. So we've got a front run at the end of our target. Basically, we was waiting most likely here for this value area high and this value area low zone or path control of the latest downtrend to be tapped. This didn't happen. You've got a few short opportunities. For example, this was planned personally on my side. You know, this was this value area high of this downtrend. You've got a naked session path control and this naked this 61886% here. The naked session path control literally is a top, by the way, but again, well, this was at night, so didn't want it to be in a trade, and yeah, wasn't posting a lot, by the way, yesterday in Discord. But anyways, so let's get rid of this now. We don't really care anymore. We are back down into, well, close to the gap top, I think, at the moment. Yes, we're coming, you know, into the gap here. So we have the gap top that is a support that can give a long trade, but the best here will be to fill it and go into the biggest zone of confluence, basically. So go down to, well, the long target we have planned, basically, with this nice green box that is also normally right here, if I'm correct. Let me just show this. Yeah, so we have basically, first of all, the gap top. Okay, but I would prefer the gap to be filled, to be fully honest with you. Okay, because we have a much bigger zone of confluence down here, and if we do not manage to hold this, we can simply look for the next longer target. But first of all, I want to update the chart here. So let me update this really quick. No, by the way, we don't have any new daily levels, so let's come back here on the 1 hour. There we go. Okay, so you can see here this was the top here, the naked session path control. So we have the one above, yes, we have no other ones. TPO we have none, and DNPOC we have none, I guess. Yep, there you go. Okay, well, no new levels. Let's have a look at the order flow. Is the order flow correct? Look on the 1 minute here, because I have a VPN, so sometimes 463 802 271 164. Yes, it is correct. Nice, perfect. So let's have a look here. Still this possible big bullish activity here. Yeah, well, that's a strong move down, to be honest with you. Yeah, look at all the shorts here coming in and not absorbed, and well, the price is moving down now, so this is a strong break to the downside, you know, of the range we've got on the chart before that I just deleted. And you've got absorption up here, or what? Overnight. Not really. Okay. A little bit here. Nothing crazy otherwise. Just checking something here very quickly. All right. Yeah, so Bitcoin, let's go back on this. So yeah, well, yeah, the most important basically below here is the gap. Okay, so we have the top again, as I said before, the top of the gap that can give a bounce, but that will be the best to get acceptance into the gap and go to the bottom of it to really feel it, because we have more confluence and bigger confluence below. Again, it is possible to bounce off the top of the gap, but I'm not going to be that aggressive compared to if we touch the target, basically, so to speak, the bottom of the gap, you know, with all the biggest support. So we can get this long trade, but I would prefer a lower, and I would prefer the gap to be filled to go into the bottom of the gap and touch basically the big long target we have planned. Okay, so this is the target basically. Okay, the one we have planned in the last update. If we do not manage to hold this, we can simply look for the second target. That is basically these value lows here, 6.86%, and the swing through pans basically right here. We have a weekly down there too, yeah. Let's add that to the support too. There we go. Oh, I have the draw, that's why I was drawing on the thing. Alright. So yeah, we have even a weekly negative path control, by the way. Let's add this here. Boom, support too. Yeah, so basically the first long is this, okay, you understood, and the second long trade is this one here. That is basically with the value area lows, so value area low of the latest uptrend. We have also the value area low of the full range, and we have also the weekly negative path control, weekly level, double swing through pounds and swing 6.86%. So quite a big support too. It depends if we hold or not the first one. Again, please be aware of that. For the first support here we have planned, we can absolutely, as this is a very easy support to spot, to be honest with you, we can absolutely also go a little bit below, flip into resistance, fake the drop with a new low, then reclaim, flip to support and bounce, or fake the drop with just a retest on a lower time frame like this, so no new low, high low, basically manage to reclaim, flip to support and get a bounce. Okay, this is a complex approach, but again, this is what can happen basically when you get some easy support to spot, to not make it too easy, right, to take even more people's money, to wreck even more people's, because if you go below, well, you will lose the support. I mean, you lose the support normally, so people are just turning very bearish, or they're just stopping to look for a long, and we still end up playing out with the bounce basically. Okay, so yeah, these are the two long targets. And for a short trade, well, I'm not going to lie, I'm not looking for a short trade right now, to be fair. Okay, we're at support, so I'm not looking for a short. If I have to take a short, I'm gonna simply wait for a move to the upside. For example, a move up to this value area low, otherwise we can look for the path control value area high. We just have to add a bit of confluence. For example, here 6.86%. We have, for example, here the path control with the 6.86%. Again, if we rise directly from here, but this is again, this is the best way to go down to here before to get another reversal. So yeah, let's focus on the longs. I think this is the most important. And well, if we do not hold, you know, these two long targets we have planned, we can simply look for a new low next on Bitcoin. And so we already plan the support normally here. First of all, you know, we have a swing through a pan reduction of the current bottom. If we don't manage to do this, we're simply going to look for the long trades there placed on the chart. So we have the top of the range. Basically, we've got a range before, you know, the range high, range low. We're just going to trade back this range until it breaks, so we can look for this range high down to the 6.86%. That will be a fake out of the reclaim basically. Okay, so pretty complex target, but still possible to trade as always based on the reaction on the order flow. So this is the wall target basically. Okay, if we don't manage to hold this, we'll have next the Valera high weekly negative path control. It can give a bounce, of course, but the best here will be to come into the bigger zone of support. That is basically at this point of control, encourage you up monthly negative path control around 60,000 basically. Okay, and if we do break this, we're going to look for a new low next, so below 49,500. Yeah, no, 49,000 by the way. So these are the best targets next if we have to make a new low on Bitcoin here. Before to look for a new low, don't forget we have these two long straight here to be aware of. These two long trades will be for what exactly? So we'll take the case, you know, before in the last update, this was on Wednesday, was looking for a wave 1, 2, 3, 4 and then a wave 5 to take the highs. Well, here what happened, we just have ended here with a wave 5 truncated, so that's top before the wave 3 top. Very unlikely, but not impossible as always. We're in trading, so everything is possible. And so yeah, in that case we'll have completed here the wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are these 5 waves for an ending C wave, so to speak, a correction to already go more down? Possibly, but we cannot look only for a big drop here, so to speak. You know, are we done like this with an ABC flat, sorry, into the X wave? It's possible, and so now we look directly for a new low made next for the Z wave here to the downside. We have completed, you know, an ABC flat, so correction, 5 waves. Or are we going to still look for a longer X wave or become bullish from here? It is possible. Only time can tell. But yeah, this is something possible to look for a new low directly. Now, before to look for a new low directly, we of course have to be aware of the longs, and we're going to look for the new low here only if the longs are not holding the lines. We have planned only 2 longs here within this retracement. We only have to see live in the time if these longs are holding, if we have some good data of these long targets. If we don't, then we take, you know, the ABC flat into the X wave and we look there for the Z wave to the downside. Unless this happen, we can still look for a few configurations, such as, for example, here this ABC zigzag into the Y wave. There will be in that case a double DXY into the X wave, and if the C wave here is just pumping and pumping and pumping, we can look in that case for a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so we can look for a bullish move starting from here, so to speak. We can look for this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here to the upside. Let me put some white wave. I think that will do the job. Okay, so this is something possible. I'm not going to look for this directly, but I'm aware of it, so I'm going to play with this configuration also if we have to be to get some good data of the long targets. Okay, I'm going to be aware of these. Well, yeah, this configuration basically. So yeah, if we bounce from the long targets, we can look for an A, B, C. So correction to go more down. That will be, you know, for the Y wave here, double EXY into the X wave, and then we look for a Z wave to the downside. If now the C wave is just pumping, then this is an impulsive, most likely here to the upside. And if we do not manage to hold any of the 2 long targets we have planned, then in that case we take the ABC flat, okay, so to speak, like this, and well, the 5 waves are completed, so now we can look for the Z wave already directly here to the downside. Okay, so yeah, I hope that makes sense. Hope this is not too complex what we can look for. Otherwise, next, what do we have? I mean, on the Altcoins, we have Atom that touched our first target. But well, I will wait for Bitcoin to be bullish. XRP missed the short here. METIS, we can update that one. That's a massive drop on that one. These are not valid targets anymore because we made a new high, so we have to update that. Oops, I did by the way, weekly level. Anyways, let me just change that. Yes, we're coming for it. Weekly. Okay. Let's get rid of that. And let's do it like this. Okay, so we have basically this value low 6.86%. Can go down to the SFP, but it will be really for the lower part here of the target. Oops. Sorry, so we have basically this wall zone here. Okay, and within this zone, we're having 2 targets basically. We have this first one, this first part here, and this second part here. Okay, so if we get a Bitcoin bullish from the first part here, then that's a long trade. If Bitcoin is still not bullish, for example, here we come inside here, we are still, you know, in the gap on Bitcoin. We expect the gap to be filled and to go to the bottom of it at least. Once we hit the bottom of the gap and we're still inside this target, then in that case, well, and if Bitcoin is turning bullish, well, if Bitcoin filled the gap and is turning bullish, okay, and we're here on METIS, then that's a long trade. we're going to get a reversal. If Bitcoin is still not bullish, when we hit this top of the target, we look for the bottom of it, and here we'll be a bit less aggressive because we're below the value low. These are not the very strong support anymore, to be honest with you, so I'll be a bit careful. Ton is just not dropping. Bitcoin is dropping massively, but this one just don't want to drop. This is pretty crazy. So we did to this high here. Well, that would be nice to take this high now. Maybe go and touch the anchor if you want to really get a reversal. Can that be an ABC flat or something here? Is what I will look for more likely right now. You know, an ABC flat or a WXY still, so to speak, an impulse, but then you have a correction like this, and then so you create the impulse, correction, and then you continue like that. That will be the idea, as Bitcoin is not very bullish right now. Gold, we got the increase in price, sadly missed because, well, my limit got deleted, as it's deleting for some reasons the limit every single day. But anyway, so normally we're in a trade, and so you've got the take profit one. So now if you're a scalper, you can start looking for a short on the order flow. But personally, I'm not trading these assets just for paper trade accounts, but otherwise I don't have the order flow on this. But if you're a scalper, you can start looking for a short here because we're into the wave 5, and so next comes, well, normally we get some bigger pullbacks. As simple as that. By the way, I don't know why, but I deleted here by mistake a wave here. Normally we've got some 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. Don't know where I did this wave, but anyways, yeah, so anyways, this is a good take profit one already if you didn't, and next you can just pray for higher basically, or start looking for a short. But otherwise, if you're not reading the order flow, you can simply wait, you know, for a pullback and for the market structure change. And so, for example, here you have a high, low, high, low, and you will start to get some. So, well, for example, low, high, low, and high, highs. You will start to get this kind of high, low, high, higher, but you start getting some lower low and some lower highs. And from here, you can, for example, plan the retracement of this lower high, the retracement target, and from here, well, just trade it basically, as simple as that. And if Bitcoin is still bearish, for example, it can help sometimes. That one we're done, and Ethereum here is dropping massively to here, so let's see if we can get a support on that. Wow, that's a lot of levels we're having here. Let's get rid of all these levels. Yeah, I didn't update that for a while. This is not valid anymore. Let's get rid of that one here, this one here. And this is better now. So weekly, monthly, I don't know if I updated that since then. Yeah, okay, no need. Weekly. Yes, we do have one here. Boom, perfect. Alright, so anchor view up now is broken. Yes. Let's get rid of that. Alright, nice. Yeah, perfect. So we have a long trade from here. Again, we need Bitcoin bullish at the same time when we hit this target here. Okay, and if we do not hold this, do bounce off that, but we can go down to the value low, it's possible. So again, if Bitcoin, when we hit this on Ethereum, is not bullish, there is no long trade on Ethereum, as simple as that, and we might get, and we will get a new low, as simple as that, basically. What do we have otherwise? GMT is the biggest, the best targets here. We've got an SFP, or well, failed auction basically of the SFP here. You know, we've got this, is it the top there or here? Looks like here. You've got an SFP first of all, and then you just, well, depending on the time frame, but swing through a pan, the swing through a pan basically. Well, not the best setup, to be honest with you. There is no real big confidence here. The best was high up, so well, yeah, that's the game. METIS RUNE is dropping massively too. I didn't touch that one also for a while. Let's get rid of all this. What is this path control here? We don't really care. I'm gonna keep it. Alright, so let me Okay, perfect. This one might be at the price. Yeah, I mean, again, on this one we're at the support right now, but the best way to come down to this, yeah? That'll be the best of the best. And so, well, again, once we're here, when we hit a target, we want to get Bitcoin bullish. If Bitcoin is still dropping massively when we hit this on RUNE, there is no way I'm going to take the long on this. And we'll just go through and straight back down and just go for the lows, basically, as simple as that. But yeah, this is a support, so we look for a long as a support. So if Bitcoin is bouncing at the same time when we hit this, it's switching bullish on Bitcoin, then that's a long loss on this asset. PEPE coin. So lovely long trade here, not gonna lie. That's a pretty nice one. Again, missed the best target here. Okay, let's get rid of all this for the moment. Let me just remove these alarm, because otherwise, there you go. So let's update this chart here. Okay, yeah, I understand now why there are these daily levels. Daily and daily. Okay, so now let's get rid of that one here. Yeah, well, we have the two supports we have planned. Basically, we have this one here and this one here. So yeah, we have these two longs. That was 100% valid still. This and this. Nice. And again, we want Bitcoin as always being bullish at the same time. When we hit these targets here, I planned a few targets there in the last update. Yeah, they said this one here. So this is a support, but that will be more for a bounce to still go lower if we have to bounce again. Bitcoin for now is just fully bearish, so there is no way for me to long this yet. So yeah, the best way to come down here in any case. This is the best support we're having below. And that's it, to be honest with you. That's it. Yes. Ethereum is planned. Yep. And we're at the gap top, or what? I didn't really, I normally have my alarm on this, so yeah, this is not hit here. So yeah, I'm looking for lower next. Yeah, well, we're having a bit of longs, but it's not moving up, right? It's just moving down here. Yeah, look at that. 7 million. Well, pretty funny thing. Look at this. You've got like 7.2 million here of new longs coming in this candle. This is moving down, so they're all getting absorbed. And look at what's closing next. You got 7 million opening, 7 million closing here directly. This is pretty insane. And all the longs here are getting massively absorbed right now. Again, they can manage to push this up, but for now they're unable to. So all this is getting absorbed right now. And we're in the middle of nowhere, so we normally, if you trade with such millions, you normally wait for the support to be tapped. And end up gamble like this with millions, but anyways. Yeah. So we're good, I think, for today. Yeah, 25 minutes. We're really good. Let me just... Good morning, mate. I joined the stream. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I started a bit early today. Sorry. Can you please check Nasdaq and S&P? Yeah, sure. So it's ESN and Q basically. So I planned this support. I think it was yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. So this is a support right now that is finally tapped. We did tap the daily here. We have the anchored view up and the path control. So this is a support for that one. The only one if we start breaking this, to be honest with you. Again, I don't have the footprint chart for this and the TPOs and all the things. But yeah, I mean, if we start breaking this, to be honest with you, this is not looking good anymore for me. Again, we can bounce off, for example, here the weekly plus the 61886%, but the fact that the volume is not following with this, for me, this is not good. Again, I'm not a pro trader of S&P and ES and NQ, so I don't have any real trading experience with this. But yeah, this is my support. Otherwise, the resistance is still above. We are rejecting right now from, if I'm correct, from the anchor view up. This was the first. Yeah, this was, but the biggest confluence is still higher. There will be, if we have to not bounce from here, there will be a fake out of the reclaim of the Valera low here, basically at the moment. So well, that will be nice with all this, right? And NQ, well, yeah, this is a support here, so now it's a little bit higher since yesterday. Come on. Yeah, this is a support basically. Well, that's it basically. And if we do break this, then we can look for a new low, as simple as that. And so yeah, here it's the same. We're rejecting from the anchor view. I mean, we rejected the anchor view up, but the best here would go, you know, into the bigger zone of confidence, or still a bit higher. So that would be nice to get a bit of a bounce still to go and touch the bigger levels. And here we'll see, are we getting something bearish? Yes, and drop, or in that case, if not, we can look for, if not, in that case, we can look for much higher next. Okay, so yeah, it all depends of what's happening and what's going on basically into this support at the moment. And yeah, that's it basically. Oops, wrong one. Yeah, morning mate, you trade to volume footprint coin trading view. Volume footprint, yeah, I did try it. So this, but like I have all candles, so normally yeah, it's this. Yeah, but I mean, that's not the way personally I'm really using the footprint charts. I need more. I need the footprint bar statistics with a table, because otherwise you have to zoom in, see what are the data that you normally can get, you know, in the table below directly. You don't need to zoom in the candles like this. When you want to see really the numbers, yes, but I mean, it's because you see the numbers normally here, so if you have to zoom into the candles all the time, it's a bit annoying, to be fair, and the ticks are way too, how to change that? Row, manual, I have no idea what ticks to use. Yeah, that's a bit better now. Let's try 25, oops. Something in my eye since the start of the stream. Wow, I don't know. Anyways, I guess this is a part of control in the white here. Yeah, I will need some more informations. Like, are these new trades coming? Are these longs stopped out? The open interest for me is very, 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 very important on these, on the order flow. So to just get the thing in the candles for me is not enough, because you cannot know. Basically, the most important is to know if these are some new trades opening or closing. And by just reading this, for me, I mean, you cannot know this. You need the open interest, and you don't have that, if I'm correct. So, well, maybe there is a template, but I mean, you have everything in Excel chart. So, well, that will be still good to get this on the SNNQ, to be fair. For example, if you come in here, okay, into the long here target, you get a massive amount of people shorting, but the price is just unable to go down. It's just unable to go down. It's just, and even more, I mean, is moving up basically. It means that this is just getting absorbed right now. So you just need a bit of longs next, and this is going to full reverse. Depends on the size again of the shorts before at the lows here, but yeah. So if you cannot know here basically, if you just do not get the open interest, because if you get some big shorts, for example, but I mean some big negative delta, for example, but these are some decreasing of the open interest, it just means that there are some longs closing. So yeah, this is just really, really, really different, right? So that's why the open interest is very important for me. Now, of course, it's good to see still what we get in the candle here, because this is still the volume, but it shows still the activity. But is it a volume or what is this exactly into this candle here? Display clusters, type buy and sell. Okay. Yeah, well, buy and sell, but again, it can be some longs and some shorts closing too, not only necessary new longs or new shorts coming in the market. That's why it's, for me, it's even such chart is, well, it's good to get this on TradingView, but you need some additional information to this because you don't know if there are some new trades opening or if there are some trades closing, and this is the most important in my opinion, because to open a trade you need to know if there are some opening or closing trades basically. I mean, again, my way to trade, again, there are many ways to trade, there is not only one, so maybe for someone this is an house, but for me it's not. Yeah, but anyway, this is still very good. They added this into TradingView. But yeah, I did test it before, but for me this is not an house. That's the thing. What do we have otherwise? TPU I did test it a bit, but I mean I have ExoChart, so it's even better to get a software dedicated for this, right? It's still very good, to be fair, on the time price opportunity, but well, I prefer ExoCharts personally. Session volume profile. Oh, nice. So you have all the sessions. Yeah, but this is not crypto. The sessions might be a little bit different, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, well, this is still very good. Again, there may be some way to use these things. But personally I'm not using it to this. I'm using it to ExoCharts with an open interest, with the CVD, with a footprint bar statistics. So yeah, this is like, for example, you will this is what you will only see, for example, on TradingView. You will see some massive amount of sales here, so people are going to see to be like, oh wow, you've got a lot of people shorting here. But I mean, no, there are no new shorts coming in. These are some longs closing, the 7 million of longs from before getting wrecked basically. And on TradingView, well, you have no idea if these are some shorts or if these are some longs basically. Some longs getting wrecked. So that's why, yeah, that's a good example in my opinion. Or here, for example, you do not know on TradingView if these are some new shorts coming in or if there are some longs closing basically. And these are some longs closing because the open interest is decreasing. And here you will be like, okay, are these some longs closing or are these some new shorts coming? Well, here these are some new shorts coming. But it's crazy. We got 7.2 million at the exact same place here. It's pretty insane. So yeah, that's why you can see this is very important information in my opinion, to know if there are some opening or closing, because to open and execute a trade personally I need to know if there are some new or closing trades. So it's just impossible for me to make a TA just based on this without the CVD, open interest, and footprint bar statistics. You need to know the numbers, you need to know well, we can get the total of the volume and the delta in the candles. That's nice, but you have still the open interest missing on TradingView. If you get this, then you have a very nice order flow on TradingView, to be honest with you. So this is very nice. And then if you have a CVD more over this, well, this is just perfect, to be fair, and that can be even better because there is already the trading. You know, you can already trade from TradingView on many exchanges. That what you don't have on ExoChart. There is a way now there, said that, but still nothing for a while. It looks like it takes some time, but anyways, hopefully, well, it looks like they're doing still something cool. So yeah, looking forward. Anyways, that's it for today. So hope you all enjoyed. Bit of a longer update today, but yeah, I was answering a few questions. Let me just add the template here back. Perfect. And let's wait for Bitcoin to touch the gap and see again the best way to go and fill the gap here. Yeah, that will be the best of the best, basically, because the biggest support is down here. So normally, if I'm correct, 80,000 here, and so it's 80,100. Yes, good. So yeah, let's look for the gap next, and let's see what happens. But as I say, the best way to feel the gap. Do we have any news today? By the way, before we end here, we have some news at 1:30 p.m. So let's add something at 1:25. There we go, perfect. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I'm wishing you all, we are Friday normally, so I'm wishing you all a great weekend ahead. Yeah, take care of your decision pro. If you want to get more, you can join the Discord. So I was not really active in Discord, you know, I posted it was on Thursday or Wednesday, not even on Thursday, by the way. Not even on Thursday, so I just posted on Wednesday, and then well, it was a bit there was a bit of boring price action, to be honest with you. Like take a trade, take another one, get stopped out, and just range bound thing, and well, the last move here happened at night, so yeah, in any case, cool. I don't like to be in a trade at night. I take a new trade, I have to manage it. You can see we start to drop around 2-3 a.m, so 4-5. I mean, I have to sleep at some point, so this was planned, you know, the short here was planned on my side. If I just do this, for example, normally you can see how I open it. I think trading view today. Well, yeah, you can see I was looking for the 3 drive pattern, more of it is, but yeah, to take this at night, I mean, this is this is not something I'm looking for anymore. So yeah, I'm happy to be in the shorts from higher steel, and it's all good personally. I'm gonna simply wait for the next trades. Yeah, always opportunities. So yeah, anyways, have a brilliant day ahead. Thank you all for joining. Hope you enjoyed. If you enjoyed, as always, you can smash a like. You can write some comments down below if you're coming in and not watching this live, because normally you can write some comments. You cannot write some comments live, but you can write some after the stream. So feel free if you are not watching this live. Thank you for taking the time to do it. Take care and catch you all on a Monday for the next one, and maybe today over the Discord. Again, these are free channels, so you can join if you want to stay updated. But yeah, anyways, have a brilliant day. Take care and catch you on Monday for the next one. Cheers.